All right. Gonna get started with show rather quickly. You're not gonna be able to see my face today. Sadly, you're not gonna be able to see my face today. I'm having a problem with the camera and things like that. Also, if you haven't seen me for a while, I apologize. Things are a little bit all over the place as I'm trying to get stuff done and things like that. And I get started to my goals by the end of March next year. But hey, today we're talking Guild Wars 2. Super Adventure Box has arrived, and we are going to be talking and running through it. Something else here. Yeah, we got DRM stuff to talk about. We got gem store stuff when we get into the game here. Got the normal daily stuff that I need to do out of the way. So what we're going to do is go in, do the gem store. I'm going to talk about the Skritte and the DRMs and that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to do some Super Adventure Box. Just showing you what I will be doing on a daily basis throughout the entire thing, and also be touching on all the rewards and stuff. I cannot show you the weekly rewards because I already bought them, but I believe it's 121 bobble bubbles to get all the weekly rewards. All of them. We'll talk more about that. And then there's some new skins. I already bought all of those, but I'll show those off as well. And then I'll just, yeah, we're just gonna go. So, 1 second. We're gonna going in on the Necro here. This is not the character I'll be playing through Super Adventure Box. The one character, so it's character bound for Super Adventure Box. So the one character I have everything done on is my warrior. Well, almost everything done on. But he is set up to do the Super Adventure Boxing. Well, I don't know why my Necro is here. This is not where I left my Necro. I left my Necro in the eye of the... What? What? ArenaNet, come on. ArenaNet, come on! What are you doing? I was completely confused there. Was not expecting not to be in the Eye of the North. Okay, before we talk to the wonderful Skritte here, the rally event, let's go into the gem store, because there is free stuff in the gem store right now. Well, one free thing in the gem store. And that's the Super Adventure Box of Fun. You can gift this to other accounts. I tested it over here from another account right here. So you can get that. So don't forget to pick up your Super Adventure Box of Fun. It is free. It's usually 125 gems. We're just going to complete that purchase right there. Done. And there you go. We have another one. So, there's all sorts of stuff for sale right now as well. All the Super Adventure Box things and that kind of stuff. I believe next Tuesday there's more new stuff coming out. So, they also have a new Dreamwalker sword skin if you haven't seen that. If you don't care about the gym store, I get it 100%. I also brought back the Super Adventure Pack. I don't know why I can see this. I believe I have... Yeah, and I have an infinite coin. So I wonder if you can get more than one infinite coin for some reason. But it's a little weird that they even offer this to me at 600 gems or anything like that. But there it is. So, yeah, I got a couple of those. First things first, there is a new global thing for the new Skritte Trader. Global event. Whatever it is. There's a Scepter skin you can get. Which isn't too bad. Unique almost, sort of, ish. But there it is. And then the Skritte supply box. There is no new mastery to acquire. But there's a lot of stuff inside here. My favorite part is you can get a bunch of junk. And it looks like it's metal as the main common item inside of it. You can still buy the marks that you need. I'm going to quickly do. That's going to bring me up to 7. I'm going to have to do some work to get the other ones. I'm just buying the 10 supply boxes this time around. I'm not doing the DRMs for it. We'll see if we get anything good here. No, we ended up with 23 globby coop. That was just 16. Or maybe I got... I don't know. But anyhow. Yeah. Full story. 82 silver. Was it worth it? It's gonna be worth it for 2 achievement points, I think. Over here, if you talk to this Skritte, there's some stuff you can read through, but you can get rewarded the tiers of stuff once you turn in 5 token marks things. And once that's done, you can get those rewards. It's worth it because it's free. I mean, that's just it. 5 tokens, you can spend those to get some items back. But pretty much what we're talking about here is less than 5 gold to get more than 5 gold worth of stuff, right? So, and then by the end of the event, you should be able to get all 5 tiers, things like that, hopefully. This is moving slower than I think I've seen in the past, so... I don't know, but we'll see. But celebration boosters especially are very important for experience gain and that kind of thing, so there we are. I think that's it. I also wanted to point out the discount vendor, especially good at getting the things you may not have, much cheaper than you could acquire them before. The infusion, the Deldrimor infusion to make you look like one of those dwarves, that was only 120. No, kidding. 600 of the defense seals. Now I didn't have 600 to buy it, but it's usually 700 or something like that. So even that stuff can be on discount. So if you're missing the boxes or whatever, these go down to 12, I think. 12 defense seals. You just have to look at this every day. I don't think it's a horrible thing to do, but there it is. And of course, this vendor has everything else. You can see the normal price, 25 here. This is 100 defense seals. I didn't get that unlocked, but you know, the DRMs just again don't really appeal to me. So no, I'm gonna struggle to get some of these rewards because of that. But that's fine. I'm just waiting for the expansion at this point. But Super Adventure Box is here. Let me move to my Super Adventure Box character. Yes. Yes! Yes! I'm sorry, I'm way too excited. Give me a second. I gotta drink some of this caffeine. Listen to that wonderful music. Alright, let's talk rewards. Weekly rewards. Again, I bought some of these. I believe it was 109 Bobble Bubbles for what I bought. It would be 12 more on top of that, so it's 121 Bobble Bubbles. I think for everything in the weekly vendor. I had 850 Bobble Bubbles to start with. So, you know. Yeah. You know. It's just what you're willing to spend. By having 850, I still can't seem to get rid of these fast enough. I'd end up having to buy, you know, rebuyable stuff like the food and things like that. Obby shards here are too expensive. I highly suggest not doing it this way. 24 silver per obby shard is way too much. It can cost you a lot. So a stack of them is going to throw you back 60 gold. Way too much for that. That's 60 gold you can spend on something more important like tier 6 mats. But you can also get some of the other things here. The Super Adventure Box of Fun is pretty cheap. 64 coins, 3 Bobble Bubbles. And that's why you sort of get it for free on the gym store, I guess. But anyhow, this vendor right here in the middle is the important one because this is how you change your baubles over to Bobble Bubbles. So you can earn Bobble Bubbles as we do things, but you need to convert your 250 baubles that you get in there, which I've already done, to more Bobble Bubbles. That's what you want to do. You don't just want to run around with 500 baubles because you won't be able to collect more and things like that. So then there's also, you can buy fancy furniture coins, continue coins here and things like that. Then you can reverse it as well. So here, if you have a Bobble Bubble, you can buy 250 baubles. Like if you need to go get a weapon or an upgrade or something for another character, is the easy way. What I do usually for continue coins is just cash them out for the 10 baubles. So right now I have 12, so that's 120 baubles I could get, but I don't need those right now. And usually I wait until I have about 25 or more and then cash them out and turn them into the Bobble Bubbles. So the continue coins for me are not worthless, because that 600 gem package for an infinite coin, if you have the infinite coin, you have infinite lives, so therefore, you know, it's not important to have the continue coins. But each continue coin, I believe, is 5 lives. You can cash them out early, too, at this thing out here, maybe? Is there a thing out here? Maybe. I don't remember where it is. See what happens when you can get convenient items. I swear there's a place to cash out those lives, but maybe they removed it. Maybe it's outside? Nah, I don't know. But anyhow, the weapon designs are here for when you do Tribulation mode, if you want to do that. Here are the Crimson weapon skins for the tokens, where you can buy those. I will finish this set this year, hopefully. We'll talk about that a little bit more here with the weekly achievements. And then there are some super skins you can get for 35 Bobble Bubbles and a gold. I don't know if this is as worth it as it is to get the weekly stuff for the Mystic Coins and things like that. To sort of check the pricing, I'm not going to do the math and tell you what's better for you. Also, Glitch Weapon Box is at 10 gold and 257 Bobble Bubbles is not worth it. I have no idea why these are so expensive. But you can buy them all on the trading post for a lot of them are less than 10 gold. So at least half of them I think are less than 10 gold. So don't buy this. This is a horrible deal. Do not buy it. I say again, do not buy this. 257 Bobble Bubbles? What the F? I don't even think I'd buy 2. Oh, I can't buy 2. I can't math. But anyways, don't buy that. Instead, keep those 200 and something Bobble Bubbles and buy the new Crimson Vanquisher stuff. I just want to start. I'm going to show the shield because I love the shields in Super Adventure Box. Because they look pretty fancy. So this is the original shield. Okay? So this is what the original Crimson shield looks like. So if I go into the Vanquisher one and show you what that shield looks like, and boom, there's the difference. So instead of having that bright goldish color mixed in there like they do with all of them, instead you now have a dark color one. So, yeah. Pretty cool. I bought all these skins because I had the Bobble Bubbles and the gold. It's up to you what you want to do with your money and your Bobble Bubbles, but I thought these skins looked pretty cool for what they are. And we can compare some other things here. Let me grab the mace. So here's the mace. It falls over. This is actually a bug. That mace was supposed to stand straight up, but it's more like a morning star. Yeah. And the players, majority of them, didn't want it to change. So, Mondo, hello. Where is Mace? Okay. There's the Mace. Falls over. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool thing. And I had the Bobble Bubbles in the gold, so I bought it. If you want to compare that to the regular one, there it is. I'm going to show the shield on this one a little bit. Shield has that gold look there, and the Vanquisher one, you can really tell from the Super one to this one that they just got rid of that color. But yeah, I expect things like this every year to be coming out with these skins and stuff like that. So, anyways, I got that set done. So there you go. There are the vendors. Blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about achievements, okay? I have all of World 1's achievements done. World 2, I think I have some of the secrets and stuff not done. Don't worry about finishing everything if you don't want to. Super Adventure Box can be really rough for those who don't like platforming and things like that. I loved platforming, not so much anymore, but I loved it when this came out. But World 2 is just... I don't want to say that the work wasn't put in, but it was almost like too much work was put in. It's definitely for a more skilled crowd. World 2 normally it's just expensive. Expensive in the sense of time, patience, skill, gold. Like, it really depends. If you're like a little confused why I'm saying that, it's because when Super Adventure Box first came out, it was April Fool's, right? Then 6 months later, they re-released it, but it's just, there was so much stuff in it, and it was so much more difficult and harder that, like, it takes a lot from you. So just be really careful if you're going to do World 2 after doing World 1, because you cannot compare the two in difficulty. World 1 is so much easier. What? There was a patch? We're going to have to patch that. I don't know what that is, but I'd rather patch it. 202 is painful, 201 is pretty chill, 203 in the middle. Well, 203 is the worst by far, but 202 is painful. 203, the problem with it is the moving around and the ice spikes and things like that. Also, if you don't have certain things in World 2 Zone 3, you cannot progress very easily. Like when you finally get the flute song and stuff like that, World 2 Zone 3 is like great. Really easy to get through it and things like that compared to what it's like to run through it without the flute and things. But you have to struggle to get that stuff. When World 2 came out, Zone 2 took me an hour and a half, and Zone 3, I got carried through it. Like, I had somebody else hit the checkpoints and get me to the end. In all honesty. And World 2 Zone 1 took like an hour to beat too, because just I mean, I got lost a few times in there, but eventually, like, you'll see I have it down. It's different. You haven't tackled World 2 yet? The trip route, you need the flute? Yeah, Tribulation mode is a whole nother beast. And World 2 Tribulation mode is just horrible, but you do get a lot of extra rewards. Talking about Tribulation mode, I have done some of that. I have beat all the zones in Trib mode and things like that with help and stuff like that. I highly suggest learning Tribulation mode by yourself. There's a lot of speedrun videos on YouTube. There's also a lot of how-to videos. Dodge jumping isn't exactly necessary, but boy, does it make a difference. So learning that and that kind of stuff will make it a lot easier. This is a game of patience in Tribulation mode. That's all it is. You either get the jumps or you don't type of thing. It's one of those things. Coming from being a really good Mario player and the Kaizo stuff and seeing that and learning a lot of that stuff, you know, this didn't wear me down mentally as much as just doing World 2 normally the first time. Just to say it that way. Took you like 4 hours for Trib first time. I rocked out World 1 last year. But then, like, I was bugged and couldn't get the treasure chest, and I was done. But anyways, there is an annual achievement, so do the zones in infantile mode, and then do the zones normally. That's how I got it and got it done, and I got my mini super ooze. There's also Tribulation mode if you want to put yourself through that. And then you can also do the race out here. For some reason you can't be World 2 normally, or whatever it is. But find some friends who know how to run it normally, and you can actually just kill yourself through it. Like, as long as there's a pit to throw yourself in, or whatever, you can get to the next checkpoint. So, once somebody hits that checkpoint, in Tribulation mode, you can't do that. If they stand on the checkpoint, it'll kill them. So. Yeah. The people who spent the time, they're speedrunners. They're actually people who can run Tribulation mode faster than I can run Super Adventure Box normally. Just to let you know. That's how good they are at the game, or they have the tricks or the skips or whatever it is. A little weird. But yeah. That's Super Adventure Box. But I was going to talk about something else in here. What was it? Oh, the oozes. So they added something in this year. I found it very meh. And I'll show the World 1 Zone 1 ooze, but I did finish this. I highly suggest doing World 1 and especially the start of World 2 in infantile mode, and getting the oozes done as you do that. The only reward is 10 achievement points and 8 bobble bubbles. So it's not exactly the greatest thing you need to do. If you want the mini, you just have to finish the achievement. But World 2 Zone 2 and World 2 Zone 3, you're going to have to finish them normally with the oozes anyways. Infantile mode can get you to those places quicker. But this is just patience. Just doing the jumps, getting it done. World 2 Zone 2, I think, is the hardest. Because you have to jump, you have to work the level backwards pretty far. And I don't know. I found this one to be the biggest BS one out there. So World 2 Zone 3 was actually easier than I think Zone 2 and doing World 2 Zone 1 normally. But World 2 Zone 1 on Infantile mode, oh, so much easier. I mean, this is the way to get this part done, this achievement. I did all the World 1s normally, so they're not that bad, but I can tell you Zone 2 and Zone 3 can be difficult. And I believe Zone 1 and Zone 2, you can't backtrack. I can't remember, but I will do World 1 Zone 1s just to show you the ooze thing. You just dig them up, beat them up, and then carry it to a farmer. Yeah, they were really buggy. It's probably what the patch is for. So you're going to have to excuse me. I'm going to have to patch because I didn't realize they were going to do a patch. Big apologies here. It's also really weird that they're doing a patch in the middle of the day. So it's probably to fix something. I'm going to go to the screen. I'm going to try to keep talking so there isn't this big giant silence. World 2 Zone 3, grab checkpoint by farmer, drop down, pick up ooze, and die. But the ooze doesn't go with you. Right? (9:30 p.m. for you? For me, they did it at 3 p.m. We're starting early today, too. So that's because I want to get this done. I have to go back over to Twitch and do Valheim. I don't have to, but that's what I'm doing today. Yeah. A blank little screen here. The game is loaded in. Yeah, there it goes. Ooze goes with you sometimes, or if you have two on you, they warp. Oh, really? Well, that's sort of broken. Yeah, this entire ooze thing, let me tell you, this entire ooze thing, I didn't like it. I think it's a buggy mess. I see no reason for them to even add it into the game. I don't know what they were going for here. I really don't know what they were going for here. It might have to do with something like maybe World 3 related. So World 3 did not come out this year, but we're missing World 3 and 4. So World 3, right here, it's the underwater stuff, I think, or something water related. And then World 4 is the village. This stuff has been around. The design for some of this stuff has been around for a while. Since the inception, this stuff, this lobby here, when they came out with World 2, you know, it's been here. So, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how long these assets have been here, and that kind of stuff. So, glitches were much better. The only glitch I will not do today is World 2 Zone 3, just because it's out of the way. So, I'm just going to showcase what I do. Sometimes I'll get quiet to focus on what I'm doing. But daily-wise, let me see. Yeah, the ooze so they added an extra daily in, which is fantastic, because you need to do 3 of them. And there's one day where it's just irritating, and if one of the ooze ones is pretty easy, that would be added into the rotation. So the one I'm going to do today is Venturing 101, which is just beat the first zone, which is pretty easy. Interior Design 201, which is pretty easy, and I'll explain that when we cross it. Don't let me forget that one. I know I'm going to forget to do it. I've done that several times where I have to go back into the zone. Environmental Science World 2 Zone 2 Super Adventure Box can be a little bit rough. So I'm going to skip that one. Not worth it. Not worth the extra 16 bottles. What I'm trying to do is get this box right here. Oh, I forgot to point out the weekly stuff. And then we'll also do Mineral Resource Extraction 103. Oozes aren't the annoying day. Aren't on the annoying day. Whatever this achievement is has its own grouping of them, and they rotate out. So if it's an odd number, it won't be the same. But these right here are always on the same day. So the ones you see right here will show up again exactly the same. I wish they were more mixed up, but at the same time, I found a rotation through all of them that makes me not have to stop usually. So, I don't know. It's just weird how they do it. Locksmithing 102 isn't horrible, but it can be time consuming. That's why I'm going to skip it. It's easier to go dig up 3 bobble chests. And in fact, it's really worth it. So we're going to do that one today. I will do World 1, Zone 1's Ooze just to show what that is about and how you can manipulate it a little bit. That kind of thing. My character does have all the upgraded stuff you can get in the game for skills and stuff when I get inside. And I have 5 hearts, 5 of the 6 hearts. This one isn't open yet. So this character is fully beefed out. If you're starting out, you're going to be going a little slower. You want to get baubles. You want to buy things to upgrade and that kind of stuff. Again, an 8-year veteran, I don't have to worry about that. So, yeah, wasn't that yesterday's or the day before's or whatever? It wasn't today's daily. It was the day before's daily. I think had that stuff, the color garden things, and there wasn't an ooze. But we'll just have to see. It's one of those things, like, I'm sure it's in the API or something, but anyways. That's what I'm doing for dailies. I need to go back and enter the festivals. So the festival's only running for another 18 days. Time flies when you're having nostalgia. So they added in these weekly achievements to finish the zones for extra boxes of these boxes of Super Adventure box goods. That's to get you the Crimson coins and things like that that usually we'd have an extra week for you to get because it takes 8 days worth of dailies. Where is it? Course load to get the Super Adventure box, which has the Crimson coins and stuff in. So by finishing the normal daily, what's it called? Daily. The coursework. I'm sorry, I can't remember what they are. So there's course load and coursework. By finishing this, you get one of those chests. By doing the weeklies, you'll get 4 extra per week. So you can get 11 per week, which will give you enough coins to finish out the Crimson stuff, I think. Plus, every 8 days, you'll get 8 extra coins. So I'm pretty sure I will be done soon. But yeah. And I think that's everything. So let's do this. So what I'm going to do is just run inside here. I'm excited. I love Super Adventure Box. Took a little while to get my brain back into the game of it all, but normal mode, Zone 1, World 1. We just have to beat it, so I need to make sure I'm just following through on what I need to do on these. So the first 2 zones we just need to run through normally. I will grab all glitches in the first 5 zones, but again, World 2, Zone 3 I will not. So if you want to follow this, there's the best chance to get glitched weapons and stuff at least until World 2, Zone 3. This is how you would do it. We're going to go fast. I'm also going to go over here and grab this key to start, which a lot of people don't do. We're not going to open this first chest unless it was a daily. But I go over here and grab this key. The water ain't going to slow you down physically. And we're just going to run. And what this is going to let me do is grab just another 20 extra baubles so I can waste them. I will be wasting baubles at certain points just because it's fun to do. Gonna drop down right there. We're gonna dodge right here because we don't want that snake to hit us. Crimson weapons. Getting there. I'm just gonna grab this. Again, you don't have to do this. This is not speedrun strats right here. There's also a couple dig spots you can do if you're short on baubles. Not killing things isn't always highly advised, but in World 1, Zone 1, it should not be a problem until about right here. And even then, that monkey is not that dangerous. So this is our first detour right here. All these bee dogs are going to come down and things like that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, you can't backtrack here for this ooze. Realize that. Gonna go in, turn. Gonna grab this 5 bauble really quick because it's cheap. Easy to grab. Gonna kill this monkey. Gonna turn on my bombs. We're just gonna boop, hit that right there. I've not found... So, there is a way to skip some of this. I don't know how people are doing it. Okay? I don't know if they're cheating, so I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, just do this. But this is the first glitch, following those up. Plenty of time. We're going to do that. Then I'm going to backtrack, because the oozes that we need for the farmer are right here. And what you're going to need to do is dig them up. Hopefully just one. Beat him up so it's stunned. Okay. Stop it. Getting in the way. Pick it up. Now this ooze will do damage to you over time. And that is the rush part of this. I do not like that. I don't like the rush idea behind it. Also, when you take damage, it slows you down in the game. So when you are running and things like that, or jumping, you will run into a problem of slowing down. And if you have potions, you can ease up this burden. That's invulnerability, so I can't take damage there. We're gonna grab this swiftness. Come on. Come on. That's a bug, too. And we're gonna jump over here to the side. Some people take the other route. I'm just gonna talk to this farmer right here. Now, he's giving me 5 baubles. I swear ArenaNet said the first one that you give is 50, but it must just be the daily one. Which, So I won't be doing oozes again unless it is World 1 Zone 1. But that's the fastest one. The other fastest one I think is actually World 1 Zone 3, running through the top. But I don't know, we'll see. We got the glitch, we got the ooze done. Go skip monkeys. The nice thing about World 1 Zone 1 is they give a lot of food. Daily is 50? Yeah. It's a big waste of time to do the oozes after the achievement. And 50 baubles, in full honesty, 50 baubles, even 5 baubles for doing the oozes off of the daily is a little weak. They should be giving you at least 20, and then the daily should be giving you 100. In all honesty, those oozes are just a miserable time to run to the farmer. There's just a lot of frustration with them. I really feel like ArenaNet needs to test this stuff with a certain group of people. But we're gonna open Boat's chest. We didn't get lucky with the glitched weapon, but we got our rewards. A couple continue coins, some baubles, and some bubbles. And we'll just have to wait here for a second. There is furniture coins and stuff in this zone, but it's tribulation style, so I'm not gonna show any of that here. You may take a short detour in World 2 Zone 2, but probably not. I'll show you the ones I usually get, but getting the furniture coins is only important if your guild is running low, and in all honesty, my guild has 2,800 clouds, so not really something I think most people are going to worry about is getting more furniture coins, but if you do need them, we'll talk about it a little bit. So I'm just gonna run through here. We're gonna have to do a little bit of detour stuff. Got a little confused for a second. A little bit of detour stuff to run through this. Dee hello. Yeah, we're definitely not doing tribulation mode here on YouTube. There would be too many edits to get the F-bombs out. Man, I will tell you, when I come back to Super Adventure Box, like, if you go watch the Twitch thing, like, viewer discretion advised, man. Absolutely was frustrated, salty. By the way, when you're doing the dig spots here in World 1 Zone 2, it is so freaking easy. So freaking easy. So if the shortcut worm was a daily, we've already passed it. But it's not. So I'm gonna do this differently so I can grab the glitch. Just continue. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We're not gonna do it. We're not doing it. I totally want to go grab that chest for the extra baubles, but we're not doing it. We're in speed run mode here. That monkey, that is the second time that monkey has given me the key immediately this year. I just, it usually doesn't, like, it's just a struggle to get the key. And the chest is right below me right there. But I have to stay high. Alright, so if you see below me, there are the oozes for this zone. Easiest way to do this is to knock down this bouncy mushroom, grab the ooze. You would hit this and come down to the bottom here. Gonna turn some bombs on, and I'll talk about furniture coins really quick. So the first grouping of furniture coins is right there. Yeah, so you're gonna fall down there. There's acid down there, so be careful. But that's your first grouping of furniture coins. I'm not gonna grab them. We have other things to do. They fixed these bouncing mushrooms to work all the time, so it's great. You're gonna take those. So there's the hole. I took the bouncing mushrooms up. We're gonna throw a bomb at this one because we need to get on these platforms quick and just go. They don't last a long time. So you wanna do it that way, in all honesty. I have no idea what trolley crap that is, but it's BS. So just go throw a bomb, kill that. We are good to go and finish out the zone. Now, if you don't want to go through whatever the rest of the zone is, I feel you 100%. You can go back to the shortcut worm, but for me, I already missed it. Hold on. For me, I just usually do this if it's not a daily shortcut worm. It's so awesome that they fixed those. And let me tell you what salt is. Salt is jumping on something that's supposed to bounce up and you don't bounce. But anyways, take the top side here, make your life so much happier. And then, this is actually where the ooze farmer is. So it's before the last checkpoint. So if you just did what I did, you grab the ooze, you bounce down, you ran up, you have to get them all the way here. I don't think the shortcut worm is faster. But who knows? It's not. Because you're already at the checkpoint. So you just run your ooze there. But when I fight this guy over here, we're gonna go up. Bouncy mushroom, love that it works all the time. Love it. ArenaNet fixing that is just a miracle. We're gonna throw a bomb here, and I can keep throwing bombs and destroy this cage. So if you have a lot of baubles, you don't care about bubbles and blah blah blah. This is how you take him on. But as soon as you bounce up here, he is going to attack you. The bad guy there. But since I have the chain sticks, aka the nunchucks, aka a faster weapon, gonna do this. Again, I'm upgraded, so all this stuff's gonna go by quicker. Grab all the baubles, grab the chest. We got a glitched adventure mace, not too bad. We're gonna jump down to this rock in the last seconds here, and here's another furniture coin place. This is one I usually grab every time just because I need something to do when the zone is done. But there it is. Yeah, trampolines were really bad. Isn't the slingshot best for DPS? I have no idea. I don't waste. When it comes to not wasting baubles, you want to use your one skill, right? But when it comes to actual damage, the slingshot is hit or miss. So some things can be damaged by it, and other times it gets obstructed. It's a huge problem in this game. So here is Zone 3. We need to dig up some chests here. And I'm not going to backtrack and do the chest behind us. That's just going to be a waste of time. What I am going to do is avoid all of this, pull out the bombs, kill that dude right there, and then we're going to kill this dude right here. The bombs. I don't care what they're dropping. I don't need to pick up those baubles. We're going to get a bunch more back here. But we're going to go into here, and we're going to throw a bomb, kill this one. I'll grab that bauble. Then we're gonna drop our bombs. We're gonna dig right here. Grab 20, kill the bunny. Why bunnies have 50 life, I don't know. I believe we turn right here. Uh-oh. Did I get lost? Yes. Got lost. Right here. Boom. 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 Why the toads don't try to eat the bee dogs, I don't know. Because they have stingers? No. Anyways. That is the queen bee dog, so if you need environmental science 102, it's right there. We also saw the one in Zone 1. Wait, that's 103. We saw the one in Zone 1, and Zone 2's, again, just follow the bee dogs. Makes life easy. But anyways, that was a 50 bobble chest. I'm just going and getting distracted talking about nothing. We're gonna follow these up here, and we're gonna dig up this chest, which is another 10. This is a fast way to get a bunch of baubles every day. Just absolutely a fast way to do it. So, burn this, boom. Now we're off to get the glitch and finish the level. Okay, I did not do the cheese. That's really hard to do. But, since the bouncy mushrooms bounce all the time, the cheese is still there. In fact, it might be easy. We're just gonna run past all the monkeys. This is the speedrun route. Well, a speedrun route. It's not the speedrun route. Can't remember if they take this anymore or not. Dodge through this monkey, because sometimes they can hit you. We're running, and we're running. We're gonna turn this way. We're gonna get on this leaf. We're gonna jump over here. We're gonna get on this route. And here's where the oozes are for this zone. There's the checkpoint. We're taking the high side because it's better. Uh-oh, I missed. And you can even knock down that mushroom down there to get your friends up here. So these are going to fall. So say you have the ooze and you're running through. The farmer is actually right above us, right there. Right above us right here. What you need to do is throw a bomb and hit that mushroom and then kill this toad immediately. Then you're going to bounce up. And you're going to take this log. So you're going to get up on these. And you're going to go up here. Be quick. And you're going to run backwards. And then back on the leaves. Kill that monkey for your friends. There's the ooze farmer. That is the fastest way I think you can do that. It's actually pretty fast to do it normally. We need to get the glitch though, so we're going to jump down from the log. Before I just follow that log all the way to the end. Second. That monkey. I'm going to throw a bomb here, hit this alligator. Gonna jump up. Okay, we got the jump today. Good. Jump over. What we're gonna take is all these bouncing mushrooms up. This part, so much easier because they fixed this. So I can even mess around a little bit. Non-stop goodness, love it. But we're going up. Don't touch the sides too much like I am. That's why I'm not making the jump. Bombs! Bro! I totally missed. Throw! Got it. There's the glitch. Then you're just going to follow this branch, route, whatever you want to call it, down. And then we're just going to use this. Try to stay as high as possible. Don't fall into the acid. And we're going to fight the frog and call it a day here. So the first thing we're going to do is come up and just start swinging. Alright, this is how you fight the frog. You're going to grab that. You're going to throw it immediately. Did I get it? And start hitting. And we got an extra jewel shard, so we're good. So with the chain sticks, this is a 2 cycle. I usually like the extra hit just in case something breaks. And then he's going to belly flop to start, which is actually what I want him to do, because now he's going to do his turn his head and cough. Make sure you target the toad so you don't accidentally hit the jewel. Immediately start swinging to get the extra jewel out. Yeah, and usually you can get an extra hit there and stuff. Make sure you back up immediately so it doesn't pull you down. And then grab your heart if you don't have it, and there's your 2 chests, and we're done. Get the bonus stage. This boss right here is not as hard as you think it is, once you figure out his rotation. So pretty much, when he's just slamming left or right, don't be here. You can dodge through it if you want to, but go out to the rocks if there's a belly flop. And if you miss the jewel in the mouth, he's going to do his tongue thing and sweep the entire area. You can dodge that too. But just make sure you're always set up with the jewel shard. And you need to hit that jewel somewhere in his rotation to get it out there. But once you get it down, it's a 2 cycle like I just did. But that frog is harder with your friends. They'll have more health. It'll take longer to beat down if your friends aren't in cycle with you. I don't remember if it's faster if all 5 of you had the sword chucks, but... Anyways, we're gonna beat this up. So the minecart will release a certain amount of baubles, but it can only release so many. But once you pick up some of them, or all of them, it should give you more. So by yourself, this cart a little annoying, but with friends, it's great. Super Adventure Box is one of those weird ones where it's like, it's fun with friends and it's fun without. Just a good little festival. Beat it up. Picking up the baubles. These baubles will disappear, so pick them up sooner rather than later. This guy's gonna come out and he's like, man, I only had so many more payments. So, you know, didn't do him any favors. Is that a bauble? And we'll get another bubble for doing this for the first time. Do this again, you won't get another one. We are going to jump out of the instance because we need to cash out. With 3 hearts, it's panicky? Yeah. But I didn't get hit once. Alright? And with the stick, it's going to be a bit slower. You're going to have to do a 3 cycle now. Now that I think about it, if you just have the stick, but it still should only be a 3 cycle. But as long as you're paying attention and learning the stuff, you'll be fine. Middle vendor, sorry. Then we're going to go here and we're going to cash out. So I like to call this cashing out. What I'm doing is turning my baubles into bauble bubbles so I don't waste any if I was to get to 500. And I don't need to buy anything, so it's just best to come out here and grab some more bauble bubbles and that kind of stuff. It's better. But we're done with World 1. Now we need to do World 2. Slingshot is 2 cycle as well. I don't trust the slingshot. But you're also wasting baubles with that too, so it really comes down to what you want to do, right? The give and take. Use baubles to do damage faster with the slingshot, or don't. Alright, here we go. World 2, Zone 1. So we're just gonna go up here. They added these shortcuts, and it's amazing. Everybody who starts playing this game the last couple years, last 3 years maybe, you didn't have to deal with the necessity of having to go all the way around and do all the things. It's just a nightmare. It's just an absolute nightmare. This is the hardest part for me. I'm gonna take it as slow as I need to. Back up into that wall, jump over here, jump. I got nervous for a second there, I don't know why. This jump right here is a little bit daunting, but jump before you think you actually need to. You want to do it at the top of the rock, not at the bottom. Alright. We're gonna get to the ninjas here. Gonna grab swiftness. Gonna turn our bombs on, and we're gonna go. You do not need to jump these smaller gaps. You need to jump these bigger ones. So when the assassin pops out like that, jump. Jump. We're gonna have to jump because our speed is gone. Then I'm gonna do that. Jump. We have 3 more. And I got super bombs. We're gonna grab our baubles back, heal ourselves if we need to. And then we're gonna unequip our bombs here. And we're gonna fall. Gonna hit this. You pretty much have to do all of this level the way it was intended. There's only one skip at the beginning. I'm trying to get him with the whip, but you want the shuriken one. But anyways, what I'm gonna do here is just hold this down, and we're just going to ignore actually doing this part. What it is a gauntlet. You keep getting attacked by assassins. When you're playing with your friends, you may have to do it normally, but it's usually easier with friends, even with more assassins. But for single player, just whip it. If you have the boomerang, there is an exchange place. So if you bought that, it's actually in this zone at the end. And I guess I can show you. But I got the boomerang. Boomerang isn't fast enough. It's horrible. And I don't understand what that weapon was supposed to accomplish. Oh, yeah, you could AFK, but why would I do that? Alright, so we do have the daily, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is throw a bomb here, or 2, I guess, because game. Usually get your bauble back there. We're going to do that. Yeah, you can definitely cash out that bauble. We're going to throw a bomb, kill that toad. We're going to throw another bomb. We're going to hit this crocodile and this turtle, which is just out of reach because ArenaNet is full of sadists, I guess. We're going to throw another bomb, kill that right there. Don't really worry about the fish until they hit you. In all honesty, I think when you get into your head that they're going to hit you, that's when they hit you. You believe more in the fish is going to hit you instead of just doing the level, and then the next thing you know, you're getting hit by the fish. I kid you not. Every time I think, like, oh, don't get hit by that fish, that's when I go down. Game's gotten weird. Alright, so we have this daily up here. I'm actually going to abuse the mechanic right here. Uh-oh. Got it. We wasted a lot of baubles. But by destroying this stuff right here, these containers, we got 80% of it done. So if you have friends, they can do this too. Also, I don't know if I can destroy this. I don't know. Those raccoons get in the way. I'm just showcasing it there because what you can do is this part, but we're going to have to take a detour really quick. Gonna jump in the rapids. What we're aiming for is this rock right here. Now, the better way to do it is actually to jump on this thing right here, but sometimes you get knocked down weirdly and it doesn't work. We're gonna do this. This is the way to the glitch. As long as everything goes well here. Gotta make noises here. You don't make the noises, sometimes you just fall. So we gotta make the noises. We're good. Okay. So we're up here. Bouncy mushroom. There's more hillbillies down there if people need to get their daily done. Gonna throw a bomb right here. Boom. This one lasts longer, but we can hit that again just with our one skill. We got that pickaxe there. Believe it or not, you can actually walk around that side. I always forget that. Then we don't need to waste another bomb. You can just come up and hit the glitch thing. And we're going to jump down. We're going to aim for this rock right here. And then we're going to take these logs. Like this. You don't have to wait for it. You can actually just go. Go the same speed. So here we are at this place. Again, if I go, boom, there's my daily. Done. Also food. What's up? I don't need it. So if you spam your 5 skill, you should be able to hit that in the air. There are the oozes. Now this part, what you got to do without infantile mode is grab that ooze right there, and you're going to have to do this by bouncy mushroom all the way to the top, which we're going to not do because we're not doing the ooze, and I think it's BS. This is usually out of sync for me lately. Oh, this one's pretty good. Yeah, we should be able to go right now. Yeah. Run off. Next one's coming. Wow, why couldn't this happen on Tuesday? The fish weren't set. But anyways, so we still have the ooze. So you did all this bouncy mushroom jumping all the way up to the top. You got to cross there. And then we're going to jump up here. We're going to jump over here. And then you're going to go across. And there's the ooze farmer you have to turn the ooze into. This one is a nightmare. Infantile mode, there's just 4 clouds that take you to this point. You can just jump across. You lose about a heart and a half compared to the 5 hearts you could possibly lose. But before we do that, we're going to come to the other side here, and I want to show you where to cash out this boomerang. If you were a victim of getting an upgrade here that you do not want, ArenaNet realized that it was not good. Burn the trees, and there's a hillbilly up here, and you can trade out... Oh, what? Jesus. You can trade... That guy talks all the way over here. You trade out your boomerang for a whip, or your whip for the boomerang. There it is. And there's also some more hillbillies over here if you need to get your daily done. Anyways, we need to run back now and finish the level. If you wonder what Betty Bobble does, she tells you whether you got all the baubles or not. Anyways, here's the boss. Pretty simple. Go low on the waterfall with the oozes too. Yeah, right there, Quando. I showed it just for you, actually. You said you got the boomerang? You don't want that. Get rid of that. I think there's only one spot where it's worth having. And even then, it's big man. Just gotta dodge into the cage when he does that. This year, it doesn't seem like he's circle happy, so there it is. Daily done. All that jazz. That's it. That's World 2 Zone 1. That zone is actually longer than what it's going to take to do Zone 3. Because I'm not going to do the glitch in Zone 3. But this zone is actually longer to do than when I was normally doing World 2, Zone 2, and Zone 3. Not combined, but it's a long zone. World 2 Zone 1 is a long. You're doing the ooze and everything, especially. I don't know what to say. So we're just gonna go. Hope you don't mind. A little bit of quiet there so I can focus. The first couple ninjas are the worst. All the other ones, ninjas, the assassins, excuse me. We're the ninja. The assassins are the annoying one. But I'm just gonna throw a bomb there and get my bauble back or some food if I've gotten hurt, because that assassin throwing that shuriken there can just end your day. You have to redo everything. And we're gonna take the easy route. From here, I could kill these guys or not, type of thing, so just gonna dodge right there, avoid that. We're gonna stay on the green as much as we can. Grab the extra life. If all's going well, you should be able to gain lives in Super Adventure Box. I'm gonna dodge jump right here, but it's not necessary to get to that if you do the jump late enough. Or you'll end up on a lower level and just have to jump your way up, which isn't horrible. Or you can go around the right side. It's up to you. I like to do it the fancy way. We're gonna kill these assassins. We're gonna grab a piranha. We're gonna go boop, boop. This used to be terrifying because if that trampoline didn't go, you have to work your way all the way back. Gotta be pretty quick with the fish. They will knock themselves out of your hands. So all we're doing is luring the piranha here. There is a way to avoid being knocked down. I cannot remember it at this point because I just stopped doing it. But take your time jumping back up here. They really say World 202 is the worst with no shortcut eagle? Well, I don't know why you wouldn't take the shortcut eagle. Actually, 202, yeah, it can be pretty long without the shortcut eagle. But in all honesty, I think they fixed that or something there. I feel like I should be falling, but you will need the glove, so you're going to have to do some of 202 to get the glove at least, which if you follow the level normally, that's how you'll get the glove, do the shortcut. Or have a friend come with you to get you to the shortcut eagle. So we're gonna go on this eagle. Most people jump off after 10 rotations, which is true. This is a timed thing. So what I'm talking about here is that there's gonna be some bees, wasps, right here. So whatever these owl thingies are. That's 1, 2. Here's the third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. Then there's going to be a bit of a pause as the eagle does some really cool stuff for freedom. And then totally unnecessary. But then we're going to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait for it. Right here. So this is the 10th one. You could jump off right now. That's what people have told me. I trust nothing, so we are going to wait. Alright, I'm going to talk about a couple things here since we waited. Now, you can jump down and get that checkpoint, or you can run this way and fall down and hit the bell, then go grab the checkpoint. I'll explain that a little bit more later, but then we can just go off to the boss and beat it. We're not going to do that. Instead, I have an infinite coin. This checkpoint isn't hit. So therefore, without that checkpoint being hit, I can go back to this place, do all sorts of things. Now, down that way, back where you would technically come from, there are the sword chucks, sword sticks, chain sticks. There we go. Came to me. Chain sticks are down that way. They're worth 400. You can bring your friends to this point. So once you come back to this checkpoint, you all jump off the shortcut eagle. You can go down that way. The ooze is also that way. So as you work your way back, the ooze is somewhere down on the ground and you have to go back that way. It is a long journey, okay? Not meant to be easy. But we're not doing that. We're moving on. Also, that chest right there is really miserable to get to. So first you have to have the key. And then you have to get down to it. Jump off early, you go to the shop and glitch. I did jump off early. Whoosh. So we're gonna go here. Ignore that guy, go here. Kill this assassin. 5 bobble bubbles. We're gonna take this checkpoint up. Now, if you're the one in the middle, you can grab the furniture coins. It's great. Also, here's this thing right here. So here is how we get the glitch. I'm going to hit that, turn my bombs on, walk down. We're going to jump up to this one, and then I'm just going to do a bomb throw. Big one. There we go. And get the glitch, and then we're just going to fall off anyways because there's no way back up as far as I know. We're going to keep the bombs on. And do the most terrifying parkour. Where is the one I need to hit? Alright, so this one right here seems like an impossible jump. Which will make you go down this way. Don't do it. What you want to do is jump before you think you need to and move forward. Just like that. It's not impossible. Is it stupidly done? Yes. Does ArenaNet need to change it? Absolutely. I think this is the dumbest thing I've seen in some time. Same thing with that jump. There's no reason they should look like that. It's not intuitive. It's not good level design. I do not care. If you think that's good level design, I don't want to play your game. Okay? That's just where I'm at. That is just dumb. It's like in Ninja Turtles with that one gap hole that you try to jump over and you just fall down. Like, you just end up walking over it. So the hole is completely unnecessary. It's just a sadistic thing that they did for no reason. We're not going to take the clouds until we have to. Alright, so these piranhas are going to come out and try to wreck my life. What you do is sort of zigzag, which I didn't do very well there. But if you do that, they can't hit you. Alright? And these clouds disappear, so you have to go. So what we need to do is follow the snow up. I'm going to take here. And I don't want to do the piranha jump again. So I'm going to hit this checkpoint immediately. Which isn't going to help us because we still need to bring down the bridge. But by doing that, I will spawn back over here so I don't have to go and do all that stuff I just did. From when we got the glitch. Anyways, we're going to follow this. Again, try to stick to the snow. The ice physics, the worst. No game does ice well. And it's intentionally annoying because, I don't know. But anyways, you get here, hit the gong. If you have friends, they can actually leave, and whoever gets here can hit the gong, and then your friends can come back in, no penalty. So if you have people who have difficulties, just have them leave, and then re-enter the instance once you hit this. Also, this log is still solid, so you can follow it back to the checkpoint. And then you just want to jump up straight with a few quick jumps, and then off we go. Never panic jump on ice. Anytime you're on ice, whether it's a video game or real life, and you panic and then start doing things, you will fall on your face or slip off into a zone you don't want to be in. So we're going to jump up. We're just going to use the snow right here as a stepping stone. Jump up. I'm going to run into this cage and just use my momentum to damage it. I'm not going to stop running. Here comes a circle. We're going to dodge into the cage because I'm just running into it. The easiest way I know how to do this boss. I don't think bombs can hit it. A good bomb jump with the super bomb now, I think, can. Bigger bombs, but... I panicked. Don't panic! But if you're gonna panic, that's what you should do, is dodge into the cage. But, yeah, this is the boss. Get in here, grab your free stuff. That's it. That's World 2 Zone 2 with glitch. I'm not ever going to do the ooze in this one again. You could not. Well, I guess you could pay me. If someone's like, here's $50, go do the ooze in World 2 Zone 2, I guess I would. I mean, $50, I think that's worth it. But, like, if they're like, yo, just do it, man, it's fun, I'd be like, no. You know what's also fun? Walking on Legos. You're like, that doesn't sound fun. That's my point. Alright. World 2 Zone 3, my favorite zone. You're like, I thought you hate this zone. I do, running it normally. But with all the skips that they added into this, my favorite zone. We're gonna grab some extra baubles here. I feel like we're short. I want to make sure to get a couple more bauble bubbles. I had no business making that jump. Or that one right there. Anyways. Gonna grab those 10 baubles. I also didn't get any health back from the health we've lost in the last zone. Yes, those were the oozes right there, but you can't get to them, so we're not going to talk about them yet. Just jumping up here. This zone is fast. Okay, not if the jump doesn't catch. Come on, ArenaNet. Right here? Got it. Do not just fall down there. Hold back. Dodge through. Dodge again if you feel like they're gonna hit you in the back like they do sometimes. You can grab the swiftness here if you want, but I find that it's not necessary. Is it faster? Just by a little bit. Dodge into the explodey barrels. You'll evade that. Up we go. We are moving. I'm not getting the glitch in the zone. Just to let you know. I do not know the fast way. I could have one-rotated this so easily, but I'm going to wait. Be safer than sorrier. Our first shortcut. Here is where the oozes are. Okay? This is where you would dig them up. So if we come out here, you will have to do this path up. But Quando in chat said, if I take this, there's the farmer right there. If I take this, what? Do I hit the checkpoint? We're going to hit the checkpoint. And then work my way back down, which we might as well to grab some extra baubles here. You will have to do this legitly, which I did on Tuesday, which was... I did it, okay? But you can work your way back, grab an ooze, and then do it. Happy Guild Wars 2 Thursday to you, Midian. Pick up 2 and GG? Slash GG? I didn't think about that. I thought I was going to slide a bit further there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you're doing it. But there might be a way. Okay, we're gonna move on. Maybe jump off into the pit. But if you can get an ooze to come with you, I mean, that's the easiest way to do it, right? Yeah, that dying has not worked for me. Okay, I'll be honest. They patched it. I'll be honest. You're not the first one to say just die, blah 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 blah. Okay, but that's never worked for me. I don't know what you guys are doing, but no, it's okay. I wanted to try it. Here's the thing, though. Like, there's tricks like that all throughout this game, especially in Super Venture Box. So, this thing does not work all the time, but if you jump backwards like a moonwalk, best chance to get it to work. This part right here, if you have the song... Did I not do it right? Oh, it doesn't work? Does it not work? I swear people are telling me they use the flute there. They're talking about something else. Oh no, I'm trying stuff. I'm not really showcasing how fast this can be, am I? Anyways, I usually just torch it. Hit this one. Now, don't do it too fast, or this can get caught. Or do it as fast as you freaking can, and you still have to do the waterfall. There's a 50 bobble down past this point. And I'll come back in and show you my my bobble farm a little bit that I'm okay showing, because there's probably something faster. So we're actually back to this checkpoint with a ooze farmer. So if one of your friends needs the ooze, they can struggle with that while you go and open up the next place. So when they're done with that, they don't have to do everything you just did. Great. Bomb the ice? Is it bomb the ice? Alright, so there's a mini boss before the actual boss, because that makes sense. As long as you get up here just as done throwing the snow and you do a bit of this movement right here. Believe it or not, it's more like a triangle than it is anything else, and then that's it. That's how you beat the Yeti. It takes a little bit of practice, but, you know, once you get it down, I really feel like you get it down. Up we go! So what I'm gonna do here to start is knock this back and take a look at how he runs. Okay, we're good. He's doing 2. Now, there is a bit of manipulation we can do here. Okay, he didn't do it. We're not going to touch him. In fact, we're going to let him do his little... And he's going to teleport. We're going to knock him back. Yeah, and then he should go more than 1. Why it's that way, we don't know. And when I say we, me and a couple buddies talked about it on Tuesday, and for some reason, he just absolutely gets bugged. He just starts going 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It is really annoying. For this, just stand still, swing, back up just a little bit. That's it. That's all I did there. That's all I'm doing. This guy can be really tough if you're running around trying to hit him up close and things like that. But remember, he takes 50 damage when you do this, so he'll whittle down eventually. Yeah. All right. Super Adventure Box fixed a bug that allowed players to pick up and carry multiple oozes. This caused players to rapidly lose hearts and die repeatedly on the game over room. Oh, that's weird. So, did I drop the other ooze and not realize it? I lost a life because of that. Alright, so here's the Storm Dragon. We're going to wait a second. And then when you hear that sound, you're going to start running in a circle and swing wildly, whether it's a stick, it's a chain sticks, doesn't matter. Let me tell you, if you have the chain sticks at this boss, it's only 2 rotation, almost no matter what. Like you get knocked down and everything. He's going to turn... And we're just going to jump out here to something that doesn't have lightning. Kill any lightning balls by turning around. I like this spot right here. I try to find the ones that are more even, so it's easier to jump across. But we're just going to wait here. We're on the Starship Enterprise, and then we're just going to jump over here. Why not? And he's going to eat that, because he's dumb. No, we're a Dragon Slayer. He's a dragon. What a Dumbo. And we're going to come over here. We're just going to beat the crap out of him. Watch his HP. It's going to go by very quickly. With the stick, it's a bit slower. But you get this nice 1-2. Like 1, 2, 1, 2. And then it's really nice. With anybody else, you will defeat this dragon in 1 rotation. I'm pretty sure it's 1 person. With 2, for sure. You have the chain sticks, you will DPS him down 1 rotation. Alright, here we go. Do it again. I used to think this boss was nearly impossible. First time I fought it, I died like 3 times. I was like, I hate this. Now, just, you're like, man, what, do we really have to do 2 rotations? Yeah. Yes, we do. This is going to be the... Yeah, I like these right here. All of these right here. They're pretty even. Anyways, down it goes. Funny enough, the model gets respawned if you jump down at the right point. Did you see it? Did you see it? Never mind. It was to the left. I don't know if you could see it with that giant box there. That's a chat box anyways. You can't see through it. Anyways, we're done! Yay! No, we're not done. No glitch chest, so we only have 1 chest to open there. Second warped with you? Yeah, makes sense. One goes down, one goes up, yeah. That's how they, like, when you kill Zaitan, well, spoiler, but anyways, if you can glitch yourself down into the water, the model's just down there sitting. It totally destroys the immersion. But this is technically a video game in a video game. Video gameception. What's your problem, man? God, 8 years isn't long enough to be spoiler-free. Anyways, we're gonna beat up some robbers here and get this. This with 2 or 3 people, whatever gets more than 2 robbers to come out is so freaking profitable. Because it usually only takes baubles from 1 person, or you just kill them so fast, you know? This bonus stage is so much better than the last one. One of my favorite things about the World 2 update was this. They take 1 and drop 10. Kill them fast enough, you just get 10. For some reason, they can turn around on a dime. Also, if you look inside these holes through the wall and stuff, there's beds in there. Great. Alright, we ended up with 500 baubles. So we'll cash them out. Stack on the rock and spam? Yeah. How dare you spoil something 8 years old? I'm never watching a YouTube live stream again. We've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. There's one last thing I want to show you because we're technically done. That is what I do every day. Also, I keep going to the wrong vendor for some reason. We're gonna cash out a couple baubles here. How many continue coins do I have? 23? Gonna do 3 of them. Alright, and I want to show you this run really quick, so we're gonna go back into World 2. And I'm just gonna show you how I grab 100 baubles. 180-ish baubles? I don't remember, but we're going to World 2 Zone 3. Gonna do this as fast as we can. Isn't really fast, in all honesty. But I showed you World 1 Zone 3's dig up spots, which gets you, I think it's 80 baubles. 50, 20, 10. Yes, so that's 80 baubles there really fast. Always worth doing. So this one, what we're gonna do, we have 35 baubles to start, so we'll see where we end up when we're done. Gonna grab this bauble here, which is usually faster than that. So you're just doing this level normally, but with some extra things if you're not just trying to speed through it. And you can do this. You can do this on a normal run, but you're gonna have to backtrack a lot, even if you die. But anyways, we're gonna take this checkpoint up, and we're gonna beat the crap out of Polar Bear. Why that reaches so far, I have no idea. I think it has the length of a Yeti. But anyways, that's another 10 baubles right there, so 21 baubles, just like that. Again, I don't know how fast we did that and if that's worth it alone. But we're gonna continue on here. We're just doing the level like normal. That Polar Bear can be tough to beat without the chain sticks. I did not do that early enough, but we're good. Again, do not fight these bananas unless you absolutely want to. They're only worth 5 apiece anyways. But we grabbed that 10, so there's 31 baubles. And then we're going to get pushed out a little bit here. Don't be afraid to come out here and grab these baubles, okay? Not as scary as you think. That wind pushes, yes. Just turn yourself into it if you have to. Excellent rotation so far. We're good. We got it on the 1. That's what I wanted to do earlier, but I was just being safe. There's those oozes that we've come to know and love. That's a joke. We're going to take this up, and then we're going to turn around. Grab those. You can just walk down here. You don't even have to jump. Grab these. Right there is another 16 baubles. So we have gained 50 baubles. And we're going to do this part right here. You can do all this normally to this point. So 50 extra baubles along your normal route. It just takes a little bit of extra time. So if you're doing your daily stuff like I was doing earlier, we did some of that. But this is what happens when you just go. We're going to go up here. There's a bauble right here if we want to grab it. Usually I skip that one just because of what just happened there. Slows you down, but we're talking 2 seconds. It's up to you whether you want that bauble. Come down. We need to hit this one. Not seem to get this rotation down. I think I found a way to do that fast enough. All right, so here we are. This guy's gonna breathe you to the side. We're gonna grab this right here. Yes, there's a shop right there. Don't worry about it. He just sells more of this high-powered liqueur. But we're gonna go over here. We're just gonna throw it against that, and then there's the 50. That is the rotation, and then you go back. So that was 101 baubles in about 3.5 minutes. 101 baubles. That was 8 years ago too, really? But yeah. And then I'm just gonna cash out 12 of these. Buy another. Oh man, don't buy another one of those. Buy another bauble double. I'm back up to 553 bauble bubbles. The super weapon boxes and super adventure weapon box, you cannot open those inside of this thing, and I don't know why. But you can open the daily thing, so there we go. I'm up to 5 of those. Tons of furniture coins. Gotta switch those out. Gotta go cash those out in the home instance. We also got that glitched adventure maze, so pretty good. I've been having a pretty good time this year. 3 glitched weapons, 1 super box, so not too bad. I'm gonna quick sell this just because, again, so that was like 3.5 gold on the trading post. I just tossed out there. You can put a sell order, but remember that glitched box is 10 gold, 257 bauble bubbles. Not worth it. Don't ever do that. I don't know how much the glitched greatsword is, which is the toughest one to get. One of the toughest ones to get. So here's all the glitched weapons. So some of them are still over 10 gold, but the 257 bauble bubbles, again, doesn't make sense. I don't know what that is. I don't know if they're just trying to waste people's bauble bubbles. But the torch is 36 gold. Great sword's down to 23. Yeah, I can't see any reason. You also get one of them for free at a certain point, which you would just want to use on the most expensive one anyways. Other than that, buy them as they're going to get cheaper. I have not gained any that have given me more than 7 gold. So, but if you're like me, that's just extra gold in my pocket. So here we are. The super weapons have held their value pretty well, but again, those go down every year as well. So here's the super skins. They're a little more expensive, but if you don't want to go through the trouble of that, you can buy the super skins. The Kaiser Weapons. So the Kaiser Snake weapons, the orange ones, those are pricey. And of course, the crimson ones are not on the market, I don't think. If I found out like they had super crimson skins, I'd be infuriated. But anyways, that's a different set. But that's why I'm getting those done, because the other thing I did not talk about today was the festival collections. So there is a Crimson and the Kaiser, the Crimson Assassin. I only have 3 weapons left there. That's 8 achievement points, and then I get a backpack I've already unlocked, technically. I went ahead and unlocked it last year. Again, I have all the bauble bubbles. But this one has an infusion on it, another red infusion. So that's what I'm going for, because it has that infusion, and I want that effect. Here are my Kaiser weapons. I'm only 7 out of 16. But by completing the course load, I think is what it's called. The big one. The big one. Course load, you can pick an orange weapon. I've just been picking the assassin stuff just to get it done so I can get that infusion this year. But next year and going on and going forth, if I find a Kaiser weapon or something like that, I'll be using that to finish the other collection. It's not an easy collection to finish. That collection's been there since the second update to Super Adventure Box, I think. So it's been there for a while. There's a 5% chance for the super weapon chest to drop, and I think a much lower chance, like precursor levels almost. I think that's it, to get the Kaiser weapon box. But it has happened. I've given away several Kaiser Weapons to people over the years. Not going to happen this year. I'm very selfish now. Very selfish with Guild Wars 2. I'm trying to finish things up. But Super Adventure Box, I think, is the one festival I can completely finish if I really wanted to. Just go farm up the gold, buy all the weapons. We'll get the Crimson stuff done. I don't know what you do with extra Crimson coins now I think about it. Hold on. Which one has the Crimson weapons? Can you cash out extra Crimson coins for something? Because that's my worry. I'm going to start gaining coins I can't do anything with. Even so, I probably just hope ArenaNet would understand. Cash them out for something. Who knows? I'm trying to think if there is something. I know the box itself, if you don't want the assassin stuff or the coins, you can get something else. Get some bobble bubbles or something like that. I'd have to leave to find out, but you guys can look. You'll do this. It's amazing. But there it is. Fun, fun, fun. Be doing that again here tonight. Exact thing I just did. I'll be doing it again in the next 18 days. That's how much longer Super Adventure Box is going to be. Quando, thank you so much for your input today. Appreciate that. Guys, make sure you check out chat. There's a lot of things said I may not have touched upon or you can try out yourself. It is the best part of the Guild Wars 2 in-game. I agree. 100%. As it comes to content and things like that, I do have some stuff that I need to work on and all that jazz. So be looking for that in the future. Midi and Didi, thank you for being my mods today. Anybody who is watching here in chat, if you'd like to give this a like and sub, if you're new here, I would appreciate that. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs, and then likes just help get it into the recommendeds of people who might want to see it and things like that. So, thanks for helping you procrastinate. Hey, no problem. What I do all the time. Absolutely. While we're done here, I will be going over to Twitch now to do some Valheim base building, so that's where I'll be going. But don't forget to follow here on Twitter. Look down in the description. The doobly-doo below has all the stuff you can join, including the Discord. There will be a contest either going up by the end of this month or in May. I need to figure out how I want to do it and that kind of thing. But I have like 10,000 gems to give away. Not all at once. They're a bunch of codes, but I got a lot of gems building up that I'm gonna start giving away and things like that. So if you're following me on Twitter or you're on the Discord, especially on the Discord, wink, wink, hint, hint, you will see when that stuff goes up. Other than that, usually we post information and stuff on the Discord and other things I may be doing. I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you something. The Skritte stuff is going on. We're sorta just in a festival mode into the last bit of this chapter, and then from there we should start hearing about expansion stuff. End of Dragons, they cannot keep it away from us much longer because people are losing their minds. So 10K, wow. Yeah, that's the way it is. As an ArenaNet partner, you know, thanks to the community getting me there, I can give things back to you guys. Great. So after Skritte, I think it's Coda. Just to let you know, I think Coda are next. I don't think it's Quaggan. Was Quaggan in there? Skritte, Coda, Quaggan? I thought maybe, I don't know. I gotta look, but I think Coda are next. Not, then it would be Quaggan, but I don't know what's going on with that. Do we already have Quaggan? No. I'm losing my mind. We need to end the show. So I can get up, stretch a little bit before we switch over to Twitch. So as always, I leave you with this. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. We're all we got. Have a great night, day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is, make it great. Going to bed. Sleep well, get that rest you'll need. If I don't see you for the rest of the week, enjoy the rest of your week. If I don't see you for the rest of April, enjoy the rest of your April. And if I don't see you for the rest of 2021, please stay safe out there and healthy. Wear a mask, get vaccinated, do the things you got to do. People are gross, okay? That's all I got to say. And if you're coming over to me with Twitch, have fun. If not, watch another one of my videos, please. Bye.